and good day IP to Dr. Shafriza. The title for our group project is Secret Clocks Box. Our group members consist of 4 people: Sofea, Hani, Nurul, Izzah, Azirah, Hidayah, and me, Muhammad Al-Alif, Irfan. To start, I would like to state our objective. Our main objective is to provide sufficient current to move the needle clock via electrochemical by using only home appliances. We also have 2 minor objectives, which are to determine anode and cathode that could produce higher potential differences, and to determine the best electrolyte that could provide sufficient current and voltage. These are the materials that we use in the makings of our electrochemical clock. The electrodes that we use are coins, which is 50 cents, and aluminum foil. The electrolytes that we use is white egg. And we also have other essentials item in the manufacturing of our clock, which are the digital clock, the voltmeter, and also the crocodile clips. Next is regarding our electrolyte, which is white egg. We use white egg because there is a research published in the journal Applied Physical Letters. It shows that lysozyme, which is a protein that is found in tears and bird egg white, can produce electricity. And from Darvish et al., electrical conductivity of white egg may be attributed to the high water and low fat content, and hence it has higher ionic mobility. And the conductivity of white egg is around 0.8 to 1.6 Siemens over meter. Okay, next, I will show you the video of our electrochemical clock.
This is the housing design for electrochemical clock that our group has produced. We use styrofoam packaging that is found at waste disposal area to be recycled as the base setup for the clock. Our design is focusing on to enhance the cable management and its functional support. The electrode and electrolyte will be stored in this compartment near the clock so that it can continuously supply direct voltage to the clock. Our electrolyte, which is white egg, a biological tissue, is stored in this small container. Alongside with our electrodes, aluminum foil is used as anode where oxidation occurs, and coin is used as cathode where reduction occurs. We used conventional multimeter to measure the direct current voltage produced, which resulted in 0.96 to 0.98 volt. This is other functions in our design, which include key hooks and compartments to hold cute little tissue box.
Next is sustainability. So our main material is egg and also styrofoam. Egg will be used as our electrolyte, while styrofoam will be used as the housing of the clock. So basically, egg yolks are commonly used in baking because it adds richness to baked goods due to their fat content. And most of the pastry that sells out there are using egg yolks as their main ingredient while discarding the white egg as a wastage. So instead of we discarding this white egg, we will reuse this white egg as our electrolyte to avoid any kind of wastage. Next, the housing of the clock is using a disposed styrofoam packaging that is found nearby the garbage bin at the faculty. This action of reuse and recycle of styrofoam box can help environmentally because we help to reduce the improper disposal of this styrofoam to the sea, which can harm a lot of sea life. Next is the unique features of our secret box clock. Firstly, they are environmental friendly because we are using white egg as our battery, which is our electrolyte, instead of chemical battery that need to be bought from the shop. Next, it also acts as a secret box where we can keep personal item inside. As you can see, this styrofoam, there are a lot of hidden compartment inside this styrofoam. So we can use a small item, maybe such as secret, small diary, or even money or anything secret can be kept inside this. Next is, it also acts as a tissue holder because we're going to put this box clock on the bedside table. So we can use this tissue for late night sneezing or etc. And lastly, this also can act as a key holder to hold any kind of keychains or key. And as for girl, we can also use to hang a bracelet, short necklace, and even rings. So basically, these secret box clocks is a multi-purpose box with a clock.
Then moving on to the electrode reaction. The electrodes that we use for anode is aluminum foil, while for cathode we use 50 cent Malaysian coins. Basically, aluminum foil is made up from aluminum alloy, which contains aluminum in a range between 92% to 99%. However, the aluminum foil have a thickness between 0.00017 and 0.0059 inch thick only. If we use electrolyte, which is the corrosive electrolyte, the electrode must be changed frequently. For our cathode, 50 cent Malaysian coin has been used, which made from nickel brass, which contains nickel, copper, and zinc. Nickel content is the highest in this coin. Therefore, for the electrode reaction, nickel is used for the equation. Here is the equation for where the aluminium in solid phase can converted into aluminium in aqueous form and gain 3 electron, while for cathode, the nickel in aqueous form gain electron and transform into nickel in solid form. In this reaction, the nickel has been deposited into the Malaysian coin. The mass of the coin is gained in several hours. So in order to balance the equation, the anode have to multiply by 2 and the cathode has to multiply by 3. So here is the overall overall reaction. 2Al in solid phase plus 3 nickel 2 plus in aqueous phase converted into 2Al3 plus in aqueous phase plus 3 nickel in solid. The calculated cell potential for this project is 1.51 volt. So moving on to the next part is environmental and safety features. First one is the usage of egg whites are environmental friendly without release any of chemical gas such as chlorine gas. If we use Clorox, it will release some chlorine gas. So basically it is hazardous. The second one is the multi-purpose box clocks with key holders avoid consumers to buy separate key holder. The third one is reducing improper disposal of styrofoam to the sea, which can cause a threat to sea life. Okay, white styrofoam base creating a stable secret box clock, and the hidden egg whites battery inside the box, ensuring the battery for the clocks remain intact. And the last one is crocodile clip is taped to the housing wall to prevent the clip from touching the electrolyte. Okay, now is the voltage or current produced. For our project, we only produce 0.96 volt only, compared to the calculator one, which is 1.41 volt. This is because the first one is because the electrode that we use is alloy. Therefore, we cannot get the accurate voltage. If we look at the equation that has been written, and the voltage that we use is not so accurate as what we get because of the alloy. And the next factor is because of temperature and pressure. Therefore, we only get 0.96 volt only. Next, I will pass to Izzah for the next.
Okay, next for the lifetime of this secret clock box. Okay, this project was start on 12 p.m. and it's end on 2 p.m. on the same day, which the lifetime of this secret clock box is 2 hours. Okay, so the clock stops ticking due to there is no more chemical reaction between the egg whites and the aluminum foil. Hence, no more oxidation process on the aluminum foil in order to release the Al3 plus ions. So the clock's needle stops moving as there is no sufficient in order to provide the current through the wire. Okay, so for the observation, we can see that after the experiment, there is a mass deposition of egg whites at the core, which is the cathode, and the aluminum foil will core a little bit after a few hours due to the oxidation process. Okay, for the improvement, in order for the clock to last longer, it can be improved if the egg white is replaced frequently or being used in high quantity. Okay, so next is the costing of this project. The amount of egg that being used for the electrolyte is 2, which costs 88 cents. Then crocodile tip, aluminum foil, clock, and 50-cent coin. So the total cost for this project is 90 ringgit and 97 cents. Okay, so for this project costing, this project was done by using only low exponential materials, such as coins and aluminum foil. Okay, most of the items were found in household or new shops, such as the egg, the styrofoam, the coins, and many more. Okay, so this project was environmental friendly and did not bring any harm to the users and surrounding. For example, the electrolyte that being used is the egg, so there is no chemical reaction or any chemical release that can bring harm to the users or any harm to the surrounding. So I think that's all from us. Thank you.